What is up, everybody? In the week 3, and we are going strong. Body's feeling good. As you would have seen last week, hitting the gym, getting on the court, doing some shooting practice, a little bit of ball handling stuff. Will say last week did have a little bit of a Achilles strain. You've ever seen me sort of start running a bit funny, chasing after any missed shots in that shoot around. That's because the Achilles feeling a little bit sore. But even after a game of futsal last week, it started to feel not too bad. Just had to do a bit of stretching, a bit of strengthening on it, and now it's feeling just fine. The leg's just a bit cooked from a lot of running and just hitting the gym overall, really, at the moment. So nothing too worrying. Feeling all right. Got through the scrimmage on Sunday. Pretty good. Lots of running in that one. So, yeah, this week, same thing, just back in the gym. You'll see a few days there. I think I've got footage from Friday and Saturday. So I just went through some stuff there. And at the end, you'll see sort of some highlights from the scrimmage. So big thing this week was finally decided to stop being lazy. I've had some fake turf for quite a few years now. Haven't really utilised it, though, because when I did try to use it for the sled originally, get a bit of weight on the sled, bit of extra pressure pushing off, and the mats would slip and slide and all that, and I had no way to stick it down. But I decided to actually get off my ass, head down to Bunnings, get some double-sided carpet tape, and it seems to be getting the job done well. So on the Friday session, I think it will be, you'll see some footage of me pushing the sled, pulling the sled, so that's become sort of a staple warm-up for me. It's good to warming up the knees, strengthening the quads, gets the heart rate going as well, so good for the conditioning. So going up and back using that. And it's just helping strengthen those knees and as well the Achilles and just the legs overall. So, yeah, it's a really good overall one. So I do highly recommend if you have access to a sled, give it a bit of use because, it definitely cooks the legs. You see the short distance I'm doing, but get up to about run 7, 8, and the legs are just like, no, don't want to do much more there. So, it's good to warm up, and I'll even chuck it in at the end as well, just do a little bit of extra as well. Go get all that work into the legs, get them ready to go. So I guess with that being said, we might as well just pop straight into the Friday session here. So for Friday, sled work to warm up. Then the rest of the main focus was sort of heavy lifting. So there'll be footage, I think, of a front squat, box squat. Don't know what else. I've brought out the blaze pods too. They're these little round things. Do I have one in the room? No, they must all be over in the gym. So you'll see they light up colours. They're good for reaction. They're just good all around. You can mix them up, do a bunch of different things, different options and all that. I like to use them with clients as well. They seem to just make the sessions a bit more fun, gaming up a little bit and just change to get the brain thinking. So pretty sure in the Friday session you'll see me doing some quick footwork because, that's definitely one thing. While the body's moving better and all that, I'm still very heavy-footed. So I'm just trying to almost style a bit of soccer training into my training to get lighter on the feet so I can actually move a bit quicker, get the acceleration up, and just overall not be a big elephant running up and down, stamping his feet on the court. So, so check it out. There's a good one as well. I used the blaze pods to finish off with the shoulders. Did a bit of a plank with a band around the wrists, having to hit the blaze pods and all that. The core was just fine with it, but the shoulders were absolutely cooked by the end of it. So that's a good one. So check that out. So I'll put the highlights up from that here, and then we'll be back to it. All right. See you shortly. As you see, that was Friday session, so it won't go on too much here. We'll sort of get quickly into the Saturday session, which Saturday was more plyometrics, just getting the legs activated. And so now that I think about it, I did plyos on the Sunday because I did it as a live session before the Sunday scrimmage. So this is actually Sunday, not Saturday. My apologies on that. But yeah, as you see sort of I went up the sled. Don't think I've got footage of it. So then just did some A skips, as they call them, sort of a sprinter's warm up to get the legs, the hip flexors moving, get them warmed up, try and work on that acceleration, explosiveness there, getting the leg up and down, nice and quick for sprinting. Then just a bit of jumping over the hurdles, quite a few variations. Then just some quick acceleration stuff as well, utilising the blaze pods. So you see them utilised as a bit of a different way here, sort of the starter's pistol. Got to be in the ready position. Once it turns green, bang, off I go. So test that reaction. You get that loose ball still, you tip, your teammate gets a tip, you got to get after that ball nice and quick, react before the other team. So it's sort of a good way to incorporate that into a sort of a game style training. So I'm not moving too quick, but it's all it's all a process, and we're making progress. And just getting quicker on the feet there and that. So sort of go through, do a couple of different variations of that, whether it's just straight start, run forward, stop, run forward, stop. Got to go work on that deceleration too, because if you've seen me recently, when I close out on shots, especially from the key out to the 3, you can just walk straight past me. I'm not too good at that sudden stop and then change the direction. So I've got to work on that acceleration forward, then that quick stop. So in that way I can adjust if there's a shot fake or something like that. Always thinking basketball related, always trying to get the body moving that way and improving it that way. Then there's a couple of where I start on the side shuffle at the end, got to turn, sprint, same concept, defending the player, tip, turnover, got to turn, go on the fast break, move quick. And then the last ones, again, it's just starting halfway, backtrack, running backwards, tip, moving forward onto that fast break sort of transition stuff and all that. So it's just working different directions, different planes of directions and all that, and just improving sort of the agility and the ability to change direction, which I've probably said about 4 times now. And then finish off again, incorporating that bit of soccer training. So using the blaze pods again, getting the ball at the feet, just going around, trying to stay light on the feet, nice quick control and all that, good footwork, and be able to move nicely and just be very, very light on the feet so I can move and not so heavy-footed. And that would do it for that session. So, yeah, I'll put up the clips and all that, and we'll come back and have a quick discussion about the Sunday scrimmage. So as you see there, always working hard. And so that was on the Sunday as well. So that's from the Sunday gym session. Right before, a couple of hours before I headed up to the stadium, as I always do, jumped in on the Sunday scrimmage. A bit low on numbers. It's school holidays, leading into Easter as well. So I think there's a few people away. And some probably didn't realise it was on, to be honest. So suited up with the boys. First half was probably a bit one-sided, as you'll see. The young fellas were just a bit small, a bit more inexperienced and all that, so we sort of bullied them a little bit. I didn't really take too many shots. I was finishing okay at the basket. Overall, for the night, I wasn't finishing too great, I don't think, especially on the move. Like when I was catching it flat-footed, going straight up, no worries, but there's a few slashes to the basket I've sort of caught and just, or even drives. There was a couple of good drives, got to the basket well. Just couldn't put the damn ball in the hoop there. But as you see, second half, I decided to just even the teams up a little bit, put myself into it, swap myself over onto the yellow team. The other big fella, Kobe, the young fella, put him onto orange so that both teams still at least had some height. Didn't want orange left to be a bunch of short asses. So I really bust my ass. As you'll see here, here's the my zone numbers, and where there's red, that was, so red indicates over 90% effort. And there, that was yellow team. So you can see I was definitely doing my best to try and catch up, help them catch up. And I think if you look at the scoreboards, I think we actually won the second half. Like, they still end up winning by 20 odd, but I think we end up just scraping in and winning that second half. And you'll see the shot's feeling good. The shot is feeling good. These highlights are going to be mostly about me, because I realised why show other people's highlights? This video is all about me. It's all about me. So we want to watch highlights of me. So I've just sort of put them all there. And yeah, the three-pointer was feeling really good. And there was a nice little logo 3 in there as well. So enjoy the footage and all that and have a look. And as always, if you're in the Sale area on a Sunday or Friday, and Good Friday this Friday, we'll still be going down. Well, I will be. I might be there by myself. But yeah, we'll be having a run at 6 p.m. Come along. We'll get involved in all that. So yeah, just enjoy this incredible hot shooting. All right. And I'll leave it there actually. So enjoy that. Finish off the video. Leave a like and all that sort of stuff. I don't really like to beg like that, but yeah, it's just nice to see. And yeah, we'll be back at it next week. Get some good footage. Might try and get some footage of the futsal game this week actually. See, just mixed up a little bit. You see a lot of basketball stuff. So I'll show you what I can do on the futsal court. Not much, but enjoy the footage, and I'll see you next week. See ya.